To one of the American communities hit the hardest by coronavirus, the Navajo Nation. The Native American territory now has the highest per capita rate of infection in the country. Matt Gutman's there for his second reporting trip in a month. And Matt, good morning to you. And what's behind the spike in cases?
Hey, good morning, Michael. Epidemiologists tell us it's likely a combination of factors, including poverty and big family units living under a single roof. But complicating it all is the lack of access to health care. For many people, just getting to a hospital like this means an hours-long drive. This morning, like every morning, Dr. Eileen Olku makes her rounds of COVID patients.
How have you been feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Her office is in those bags, and this motel on the edge of the Navajo Nation is her clinic. Amid an onslaught of COVID infections, 4 motels are now being used as respiratory clinics.
If you had told me 3 weeks ago that I would be starting elderly patients in a room by themselves without family members supporting them on oxygen and keeping them in a motel, closed up in a room, I would never have believed it.
And when those motels filled up, they converted this gym into a clinic. The Navajo Nation now has a higher per capita COVID infection rate than New York and New Jersey. And the area's biggest hospital in Gallup, New Mexico, is at capacity. From what we're hearing, this could be called the epicenter of COVID in the country right now.
Yes, you're totally right. We currently have a higher rate per capita than any state in the United States.
The poverty and lack of infrastructure in this area spanning Arizona, New Mexico, and Utah, making it worse. The Navajo Nation is larger than West Virginia, but 40% of the people who live here don't have electricity, and 30% don't have access to running water, which is why they need to pump water at wells like this. One of Dr. Olku's patients is Dorothy Scott. She was one of 8 members of her immediate family to fall ill, including her son and husband. As you were burying your one son who had just died from COVID, you heard that your husband had just died.
I got a call saying that my husband passed away in the house.
Those left have been split into 2 rooms at this motel under strict quarantine. But for the first time in a week, they were allowed out for that round of desperate hugs, finally able to hold each other. And it's only going to get worse. The peak here isn't forecast until the middle of June. Now, to flatten that curve, the Navajo leadership has instituted some of the most strict closures in the country, including a 57-hour weekend lockdown. Now, one thing that community leaders tell us, there is a lot of resilience in the Navajo community. They've been through worse. They say they can get through this. Michael.
All right, thank you so much for that, Matt.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.